Welcome to my 2025 reset video. If you're new here, my name's Alidi and I primarily make gaming content, but also some lifestyle content. I also live stream 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time here on YouTube, but also over on TikTok. If you're sitting down to watch this video, maybe you also want to pull out your planning tools, whether it's digital or on paper, and just start jotting down some stuff that you want to get done in 2025 and you can plan along with me. The other thing that I want to do is look at my vision board. So last year I did make a vision board and I have it down here very small. It's kind of hard to see. I did make it in Canva. This is where I do a lot of my design stuff in Canva. Most stuff I would say has been achievable. I feel like I made my 2024 vision board very broad. We have a bunch of stuff for fitness, healthy eating, a healthy diet, drinking a lot of water, which is like my main thing, which welcome to 2025. I have my giant water here on my table still. If you watch any of my gaming streams, you probably think not because I always have a Coke Zero on my streams. But that's most of the time, the only time I'm drinking Coke Zero is when I am streaming. I always have that with me. Planning, obviously I kept up with my monthly planning videos. So that's good. We're still here. We're still planning. Books, I really want to get into like more into Goodreads or what's the one like Storygraph, I think it's called. There's so many now, but I just feel like Goodreads, I just don't keep my Goodreads updated because it doesn't entice me to keep. I don't know what it is about Goodreads, but I don't know. What is everybody on for their book tracking? Disney trip and traveling. I did get to go to Disney World at the beginning of the year. That feels like a lifetime ago. That literally feels like 5 years ago I was at Disney World. It was at the start of this year. I think we went in end of February, beginning of March was our timing to be over there, and it was so much fun. It was I want to go back to Disney World, but there are so many other places I want to go to, so check that off the list. 2 things that I definitely didn't check out. Okay, I have a Suzuki Jimny here. We'll talk about that in a second. And I also have this house. We are in the process of trying to buy our first home. We are very much still in a place to be looking for a house. Like, we're going to pick it up now in the new year. A lot of things will fall into place for us when a house falls into place. So that's the biggest thing probably for 2025 is the home search. These are not pictures of my cats, but they look so much like my cats. I think I found these on Pinterest. I could have just added photos of my cats I have, but I think I was being lazy and wanted photos of just random things. I'm just adding the same things to my vision board again. My goal was to have a month where I earned over $1,000 on creator content, just in general, like altogether creator content. My biggest month, I did not make $1,000. Still a goal. Let me tell you how close I got. Okay, I just jumped through all my analytics and it took a while to go through everything. But I'm sitting around the $700 mark earned for December 2024, and that was my best month. That is with everything, with collaborations, with YouTube earnings, a tiny amount from my Etsy, and the tiny amount from TikTok. So we got awfully close in 2024 to having an $1,000 month, and I would like to see it go above and beyond that in 2025. So we're keeping that there. 10,000 subscribers. I want to change this, I think. 10,000 subscribers was never going to be doable for my YouTube channel in 2024. Something that I found interesting recently when I was listening to the Colin and Samir podcast, who are 2 YouTubers who have been in the industry for a while, and they talk a lot about the creator economy and what it takes to be a creator, etc., etc. They have a lot of good tips if you want to listen to them. But they were talking about on a recent podcast episode that subscriber count really isn't the metric of success anymore, that the new metric of success is monthly viewership.
What if we had monthly viewers on YouTube? It's really interesting because it kind of shows you actually how hot a creator is in any given month.
It's a better indicator potentially than subscribers.
Yeah, it's a better indicator. Subscribers is such a legacy metric. I don't know when or if YouTube adjusts that.
So I think I want to change like this subscriber goal to like a monthly returning viewership goal. We'll do like another little couple of boxes like this. 2,000 and upwards returning viewers in a month. This is on a month by month basis. We'll come back and see if we achieve this in 2026, which is crazy. I should not even be saying this. We're 2 days into 2025. Unique viewers, I think I want to be around the 25,000 mark, which I almost hit or did hit 1 month. I hit it in October, which is weird because I was not doing anything in October. But if I can consistently get over 25,000 unique viewers, that would be good. The other thing is I'm so close to 10K on TikTok, and I would just love to hit 10K on TikTok. So let's add that also I'm adding a lot of metrics. Even though I just said followers and subscribers isn't the metric to be looking at, on TikTok, 10,000 followers is important because it means you can unlock some new features to be able to earn on advertising, I think. I haven't quite looked at it because I'm not quite near 10,000 followers yet, but I do know you unlock a bunch of features as a creator when you get to 10,000 followers because TikTok still uses followers instead of viewership numbers as like key metrics for a lot of things. So that's why that one is important in this case. I thought I would just clarify that after I just spoke about how the follower number and the subscriber number isn't the important metric anymore. All right, let's cut to a time lapse of me filling this up and we'll come back and talk about what stuff I've added to my vision board. I have filled my 2025 vision board. So we had the numbers that we talked about. I'm taking this out because I still like this image more, just about my general fitness goals. So we have fitness, health and fitness in general. I have a couple of the things like events that I'm going to this year. So down here, the Australian Open, I'm going to one of the quarterfinal night sessions very shortly later this month, and I've been really enjoying the tennis. I always enjoy the tennis every year, but particularly this year I'm very much enjoying the tennis. Been watching the United Cup. We have the F1, which I'm going to in March, so we have like a bird's eye view of Albert Park, which is the track in Melbourne, and a little shot of the McLaren pit and the team there because that's my team. I also have a bunch of hobby things on my 2025 vision board. I have this little image of the Switch down here. I really want to get back into gaming for my own enjoyment, not just for the content, because if anyone makes content or gaming content specifically, you know that whatever you're making your content about, you start doing less and less for your own enjoyment and more for content. And so I want to have maybe some games or just more time where I am gaming for my own enjoyment, which I do for the content anyway. Like every game that I play, I'm basically playing just for my own enjoyment, not just for the content, but just have a little bit more separation for that. I've also recently started junk journaling. My junk journaling looks nothing like this. I really want to up my junk journaling game a little bit this year. This is like absolute goals, this one that I found on Pinterest. I also have kind of hand in hand is writing more. I do a lot of reading, but not so much writing, and especially like fiction writing, which I like to do. So I'd like to do some more writing this year. I also want to do more camping or just like outdoorsy activities. This is a very glamping setup here. Last year, I said so many times, I want to go stand up paddleboarding. So many times. I don't know why or where this came from, but I'm like, I want to try stand up paddleboarding, and I never did it last year. So it's on my vision board this year. So hopefully I can tick it off. Also go-karting. I've been saying for years and years that I wanted to go go-karting since I was like 11, and I have never been go-karting, but I picked this image because I know of a go-karting place that does go-karting like this, like with the projections on the track and like mini games, kind of like Mario Kart style. And so it's on the list. Like I want to go go-karting this year. Also this like little house modeling. I got a bunch of these like little Book Nook models for Christmas, which I have posted about if you follow my social medias. I want to get all 4 of those done. I've already done one. I've done a greenhouse, which was like a bigger greenhouse than this, like double the width kind of thing. But now I have 3 others that I need to do. Plus if I get some more, which kind of goes hand in hand with the books. This little Book Nook is so cute. When we get a house, which is on the vision board, one of the things that I want to do is hopefully I will have my own office space and I'll be able to create some sort of Book Nook. I don't have like a vision like this. I have a different sort of vision for what I want the Book Nook to look like, but this is just like a little inspo pic to represent that. So I think that covers the 2025 vision board. Let's download this. All right, there you go. From 2024 to 2025, new vision board. I love that these colors kind of match, like completely different photos, but the colors kind of came out the same. Okay, now we finally get to the calendar part of the video. Let's talk about what's happening this year. What do we usually start with? Live streams. Live streams will be back from the 6th of January. I actually got a notification from TikTok today that's like, your access to live streaming on PC will be revoked in 14 days if you do not meet the requirements. And I'm like, chill, TikTok. We're on a holiday. I took like 2 weeks off. Relax. I'm coming back. This is why you see your creators always making content, because things will get revoked if we're not making content. Anyway, I think I would be able to get it back if it got revoked, but we're coming back next week anyway. That was always the plan. We have Echoes of Wisdom. I've already started planning this out. Echoes of Wisdom on Mondays. We're still getting through that. Good Pizza, Great Pizza on Wednesday night still until we finish Good Pizza, Great Pizza. Then we're going to move on to hopefully Good Coffee, Great Coffee. I need to figure out how to set that up on PC because I think it's still only out on Android. Fortnite Fridays, still a thing, still happening. Fortnite Fridays. I've really enjoyed this season so far of Fortnite, and I haven't even played that much, so I'm excited to get back into that. In terms of uploads, I really wanted to start with the new year, a new Animal Crossing New Horizons island, because I have been asked about this if I am going to play some Animal Crossing. I don't necessarily think I'm going to do it on stream, but I might upload like a video series. We'll see how it goes. But I'm going to try and upload my first Animal Crossing Island reset next week. I'm expecting that this year we will get an announcement for the new Nintendo Switch, or the new Nintendo Switch successor, whatever they call it. Switch 2, Switch Pro, Switch, not even Switch in the name, who knows? And hopefully, well, I think there were leaks that there is a new Animal Crossing coming. I mean, we'd expect a new Animal Crossing anyway with the new console, but then we'll have that announcement and we'll be able to play Animal Crossing, maybe if we're fortunate, sometime towards the end of this year. I also want to check out, there's a couple of new like Fortnite things, but Fortnite also came out with this Brick Life mode, like a life open server Lego thing. Intrigued. So I want to play that. Games this year that I'm also looking forward to in terms of the entire year, because we're talking about 2025, not just January. Tavern Keeper, I am part of the creator community for Tavern Keeper. I'm so excited for that to release completely. Trash Goblins, I'm also part of the creator community for that. A new Professor Layton game, which is been named but has not got a release date yet, which I think is sometime this year. I think it's called New World of Steam. I'm going to miss games when I'm talking about games I'm excited for. Maybe I should go to my Steam wishlist as well, because this will help me. Oh, a new Fable game. If a new Fable game comes out this year, I'd be so excited. Strange Antiquities, because I've played so much Strange Horticulture. Screenbound. A lot of these games don't have release dates, but hopefully we get at least release dates this year. Little Nightmares 3 is coming in 2025. We just don't know exactly when. Big Walk is coming in 2025. Don't know when. Tiny Bookshop is coming in 2025. Don't know when. Super excited for Tiny Bookshop. I played the demo. Absolutely loved it. I think that's all for my Steam that hasn't come out yet, my Steam wishlist. I don't have any other games listed in my calendar, but those are the games I'm looking forward to. Just a brief highlight with me just off the top of my head and looking at my wishlist right now. What else do I talk about in these videos? Oh, events. We've kind of already gone over this. Australian Open this month, AusGP in March, and I'm also going on a little taster cruise. So I'm excited for that. That is also in March. My March is very busy. Just so you know, streams are going to take a hit in March because I'm doing a week in Melbourne for the Formula One, and then I'm doing a few days on a cruise. So I'm going to be streaming between and around everything as much as possible, but just know streams will take a little bit of a hit in March. Oh, and then the only other major event, which I think would be the only other major event we go to, is PAX Oz again at the end of the year. We'll definitely be trying to go back to PAX. So there are 3 traveling events this year and they're all down to Melbourne. So I need to hurry up and move to Melbourne because I just keep flying down there and I will save a lot of money on flights and accommodation. But those are the only kind of trips and events that I have planned. Things will pop up as we go through the year. My Etsy shop, I was actually surprised that I made a few sales in December because I, once again, have not touched my Etsy shop. I feel like I am a broken record. I keep saying this, but I wrote down some ideas. I have some ideas for my Etsy shop. I wrote in my notes the other day that I'm really excited about creating for my shop that aren't necessarily gaming related, which is what my store has kind of been focused on, but are just things that I could create and put up on Etsy, digital products. Everything on my Etsy is digital products, and I have some more ideas for things that I want to do. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to move this to the weekend because I think I can get that done on Sunday. We've talked about games, books. All right, it's got its own drop-down menu because I'm talking about books. December, I did not finish a single book in December, I don't think. I was reading 3 books at once. I was reading Everyone in My Family Has Killed Someone, Skyshade from the Lightlark series, and the book that I don't have on here, Kidnapped. It's called Kidnapped, which is a classic. And I did not hardly pick up, oh, why did it do that? These books at all. I didn't even get to read The Nightmare Before Christmas, which was like my Halloween/Christmas theme book, but I still want to read this. So I think even though it's past the season, I still will read it. What is Murder? Oh, is Murder Mystery? The Murder Mystery Club. I'm like, what? This is a book that I'm also currently reading this. So basically I'm just moving my December TBR to my January TBR, but I am in a much more motivated space right now, powering through books. So I think I can get a good chunk of these done this month. I still don't know what reading platform that I want to use this year because I've not been feeling Goodreads. And I know there's Storygraph and there's other ones. I need to look into which one I really want to use this year and track my reading goals. So if you have any suggestions, please let me know because I'm looking at just something else that will motivate me. Not motivate me because I'm reading, but I'm not motivated to get on the platform and update like my reviews and my ratings and what I'm reading on Goodreads for some reason. The motivation is not there for that. The other book, Onyx Storm, coming up this month on the 21st. This is the one book this month that I've got on my calendar. Is smack bang on the middle day that I am in Melbourne for the Australian Open. But I think I'm going to go out and pick it up so that when I am on the flight, I'll have like an hour and a half on the flight where I've got nothing else to do. I might as well read Onyx Storm. I think I'm just going to pick it up so I can have it, so I can just read it whenever I want, because it's going to be really hard to get on social media and not see spoilers, because usually you get like not even a 24-hour period sometimes before spoilers are being posted. And I just don't want to have it spoiled for me. I want to read it for myself. Book section in this month's video and this year's video is actually quite short because I really have not been reading that much. But I think the video is long enough as it is. We're going to have another monthly update at the end of the month if you like this series. So if you want to come hang out and chat while we stream, I stream here on YouTube and over on TikTok at the same time. As long as TikTok lets me keep my stream key and I can keep streaming over there, which I'm sure will be fine. Plenty of more content to come this year. If you have game suggestions, if you have book suggestions or game suggestions of things that I should be checking out in 2025, please let me know. But I think that's it for my 2025 reset video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I'm up to, what I'm looking forward to, and maybe you got some planning done along with me. I appreciate you hanging out with me every month, and hopefully I'll catch you in the next video.